We on? Welcome back, boys and girls. Ready for a new week, I hope. Workout you have today is a 10-minute AMRAP. In that 10 minutes, we want you to score as many rounds and as reps as possible that you can safely and effectively go through 30 double unders. Once you've done your double unders, you're going to go through 10 plate grind to overhead and then 10 V-ups. Okay, if you haven't got double unders for some reason, but you've got a skip and rope, okay, you can by all means go through some single unders. If you haven't got those, you can give yourself some practice time. We'd say 30 double unders is normally something that most people, if you're proficient with them, can do inside of about 20 seconds. So let's give ourselves 60 seconds of practice for today. If we've got a rope, but we might not yet have them just yet, okay? If you haven't got a rope, go out and invest in one, okay? For about 25, 30 pounds, you can get your own rope at the minute, okay? Go on a website which is called SGF Speed Ropes. You can get it in tartan if your name is Ben Lundy. You can get it in a leopard print if your name's Josh Pennell. He likes leopard print, I know that, okay? Or whatever fancy colour or design you want to suit your taste. Once you've done your double unders, you're then going to go through a plate grind to overhead. If you want to spice it up even more and you want to challenge yourself, let's think of that same movement pattern. Maybe change it to either a dumbbell grind to overhead if you want to make a dumbbell snatch out of it, or maybe if you want to go even harder again, maybe use the kettlebell that you might have and go a kettlebell snatch, okay? Challenge yourself. Once we've done our 10 plate grind to overhead, we're then going to go into our V-ups, a really challenging core exercise. If we haven't got a V-up, by all means we can change it to a tuck-up, or if that's still too difficult at this point, we'll change it to a regular setup. But 10 minutes, trying to score as many rounds and as reps as possible. It would be awesome to try and see if we can get somewhere between 5 and 7 rounds, okay? 5 and 7 rounds. We're looking for everybody to try and complete at least one round every 2 minutes. However, there will be some people out there who are able to move much faster than that, okay? So some key points. Let's talk about our skipping first of all. We want to try and move as little as possible. You all have the capacity to be able to wave hello and jump up and down on the same spot, okay? So all it is jumping and waving your hands. That's all it is. If we don't have that capacity, for some reason, we can either jump on a plate. If we don't have our rope, mind your feet, Prim. Working on that coordination, doing that small minimal jump, the same thing that we look for when we're in a skip and rope. We shouldn't be picking our knees up or picking our feet up behind us because that's what trips us up, okay? Our plate grinds overhead, what we're looking for, in my setup position, my back's nice and flat, my hips are down nice and low, my chest is nice and tall. I stand through my legs, violently opening my hips, I shrug hard, the plate stays close to me, and I press out overhead. That core to extremity movement, the big muscle groups through to the smaller ones. Standing through my legs, shrugging hard, pushing the plate up, nice and overhead. Okay, we've got 10 of those to do. Then moving into our V-ups. Okay, I'm going to take these heavy Birkenstocks off. They're going to weigh me down. I'm going to lie down, make my body nice and long, just my lower back's in contact with the ground at the minute, and I'm going to meet in the middle. If that's too hard,
keeping your legs straight.
If that's too hard, I'm going to tuck myself up. Me in the middle, meeting on my backside. Hello, Rosie doll. Weighted tuck-ups. If that's still too difficult, sit. If that's still too difficult, I can change it to a sit-up. You are awkward. Lying all the way down, touching behind my head, and then violently sitting up and touching the front of my toes. Okay? Moving for a nice big full range of motion. So, our warm-up for today, we want you to go through 3 sets, not for time. Bit of patience to this one. 25 jumping jacks up and down on the spot. Arms nice and long, tapping overhead. Getting that heart rate up. 10 shoulder rotations, Rose's favourite movement. Arms nice and long. One hand's going to turn in, the other hand's going to turn out. Internal, external rotation. I'm keeping my arms nice and long, trying to go through that big range of motion. Go from internal to external rotation. 5 push-ups. I can do them off the floor. I can do them off of my breakfast bar. Where are you going? Do them off my breakfast bar. I can do them off of my knees. Push-ups, nice and simple. Final thing, our hollow hold. I just demonstrated what a hollow position looked like when I was showing you tuck-ups. I'm in that nice dish shape. The shorter I make my body, the easier I make that. Okay, the longer I make my body, harder it is. Let's see if anyone can maybe hold their med ball that they might have over their head and hold something in between their feet as they do it. Okay, really challenging. Accessory work. You got my favourite. 3 sets for quality. Again, no time component on this. We want you to move, try and really focus on the muscles which are working. Try and see if you can figure out where it is that you're expending your energy. 15 plate shoulder presses. Remember, we can make this harder by adding in a tempo, going slower on the way up, slower on the way down. Try and see if we can do it without any pauses, okay? If you've got something heavier than your plate, whether it's Conor Triggs Bull Mastiff, whether, I don't know, let's think of someone. Whether Ben Lundy's maybe shoulder pressing Lisa, she might be heavier than that 15 kilo plate of his, I'm not too sure. Okay? Challenge yourself with the loading. The more odd it is, the more strength gains you'll get from it, okay? Find something which is awkward, which might not be balanced, which might move a little bit, okay? Who told us the other day they got a waterbed? Someone told me the other day they had a waterbed. Can't remember who it was. I don't know. 15 plate shoulder presses, then 2 Turkish get-ups. That's 1 on each arm. My favourite movement, okay? Grab your kettlebell, grab your dumbbell, grab your shoe, maybe grab a water bottle if it's too heavy. I'm gonna lie down and see which dog comes to me first. 1, no, go away, Rosie dog.
Rosie, come.
1 hand up and the same knees up. The other arm is at a right angle to me. I'm gonna sit up onto that shoulder, the elbow, the hand. I'm not taking my hands off and my eyes off my fingertips. I push the hip to the ceiling, a weighted Turkish get up. Knees underneath me, and then in the bottom of my lunge position, I stand up tall. I then go back in reverse. Opposite leg to the hand that is up. Big step back, knee to the floor, dodge the dog by hand going out to the side, foot comes through, and then I sit all the way down, making sure that arm's still nice and tall. So I'm moving through a big range of motion. That shoulder's going through each plane, okay? Whilst my body's moving around it. Are you focusing on me, my chest, or what? It looks like the camera's focusing on my hips. That's your workout then, boys and girls. A 10-minute AMRAP. You have some double unders, some plate grind overhead, and some core work, V-up. Your warm-up's nice and simple, and your accessory work after is going to be great for our core and our shoulder stability, okay? If you have any questions, fire them over to myself, Coach Rosie, who's behind the camera today, or maybe Walt and Liam, okay? And we'll help you out with individual prescriptions and answer any questions you might have. Have a great week, boys and girls, and I'll see you in a few days.